don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. You are here with Ken and Yankees The Ugly Truth. Tonight we will be doing the live play-by-play of Game 1 of the Yankees facing the Rangers in Arlington at Globe Life Field. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Monday evening to come in and watch and listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is always appreciated. This evening we have an active poll question, so if you could, please take a moment to sit back and answer the poll question that we have. We are just a few minutes before game time, and I will start by going over the lineup for this evening. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Margaret, I know there are a few more of you out there, so give a shout out and or drop a comment and I'll give you a shout out. The lineup tonight starts with Trent Grisham leading off playing. Hey, JJ, welcome to the stream. Trent Grisham will be leading off playing center field. Hitting out of the 2 hole is going to be first baseman Ben Rice. In the 3 hole will be our right fielder Aaron Judge. And cleaning up will be Cody Bellinger playing left field. In the 5 hole is going to be second baseman Jazz Chisholm. DHing will be the recently called up Jason Dominguez, hitting out of the 6 hole. Austin Wells will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 7 hole. Ryan McMahon will be playing third base in the 8th hole, and bringing up the rear is going to be Jose Caballero. On the bump tonight for the Yankees is going to be Max Fried. 3-1 on the season, 2.40 ERA. And for the Texas Rangers this evening, Ryan Nimmo will be leading off playing right field. Josh Young will be at third base hitting out of the 2 hole. Corey Seager will be in the 3 hole playing shortstop. Cleaning up will be first baseman Jake Berger. Former Yankee outfielder McCutcheons will be DHing hitting out of the 6 hole. Former Yankee catcher Kyle Higashioka will be behind the dish hitting out of the 7 hole. Haggerty will be in left field out of the 8 hole, and Carter will be in the 8 hole playing center field. And former Yankee farmhand Ezekiel Duran will be playing second base and bringing up the rear. On the mound is going to be Jack Leiter. And that is our lineup for this evening. How we feeling about the game today? Yep, I was in Joe's stream today. If you have not, please hit the like comment or the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing. So how are we feeling about tonight's game? We think we're going to get off the schneid, get back on the winning streak. We were just a couple of minutes before game time. I still anticipate there are more moves to be made. Right now, the Yankees have not conformed with the 13-13 split on the 26-man roster. They sent Giancarlo Stanton in today for imaging on his calf muscle, and I believe that the results should be back this evening, and ultimately he's going to end up on the IL. That means there'll still be a roster move to be made, and that's going to be for a pitcher. I would tend to imagine that is going to be probably Elmer Rodriguez to come in to fill Luis Hill's spot. But the Yankees could do something out there in left field. Maybe shift Paul Blackburn or Ryan Yarbrough into the starting rotation and bring up an arm out of the bullpen. Thank you for subscribing, JJ. Appreciate it. Welcome, Sean. Hey, Evan, welcome to the stream. And Jack Leiter is taking the mound. A lot of people are not happy that they've got Trent Grisham leading off again, but he sees more pitches than anybody in baseball. I think that that enables the rest of the lineup to get a good start. Key success for tonight's game is the Yankees are going to have to get Jack Leiter to work, get him out of the game, and the bullpen out there in Texas is not great. This Texas lineup also is one of the worst teams in baseball facing left-handed pitchers, so that bodes well with Max Fried being on the mound. Yeah, I am too, Sean. And Leiter sets. First pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the second baseman. Flip to first for the first out of the game. Miranda Berger. And John Tupain is the umpire. Considered a neutral pitcher. And pitch is on the way, and the curveball is up and out of the strike zone for Price. Price is hitting .326 on the season, 9 home runs, 21 RBIs, and an 1181 OPS. Hey, Kaz, no problem. Welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is 2-0. And Leiter sets, fires, and this ball is driven to left field. Haggerty is drifting over to the corner, and he's going to make the play for the second out of the inning. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. Yesterday was Aaron's 34th birthday. If you looked at my short today, you'll see my happy birthday short. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. That was a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Hey, Saw, welcome. Next pitch is on the way, and that one is hammered foul. Count is 0-2 on the captain. Leiter sets, and he fires, and that is going to plunk Judge on the forearm. Maybe the... So that's not a great way to start for the captain. He seems to be okay. He's jogging to first. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat, hitting .250 on the season. Leiter sets and fires, and the first pitch is inside. Count is 1-0 on Belly. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Duran. Duran's going to flip it to Berger, and that's going to be the third out of the inning to get Bellinger. So the Yankees are going to strand one. Rangers are coming up to bat. And that is going to be Brandon Nimmo, Josh Young, and Corey Seager. For those of you that have hopped into our stream, if you could please take a moment to drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We have QR codes in your upper left and right hand corners to make things a little bit easier for you. Left is Hardcore Sports. Right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. You may be asking yourself why I keep asking for subscriptions for Hardcore Sports. Hardcore Sports Network is simulcasting my broadcast. Appreciate you supporting them. We are at 678 subscribers. Our milestone for tonight is 680. Anything you could do to help reach the goal, most appreciated. Max Fried is on the mound. He is 3-1 on the season with a 2.40 ERA. Opponents are hitting a low 155 against him. And Dibbo steps up to the plate. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. I hope the Yankees have a good night too, Kaz. Fried sets and fires, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Max sets and fires, and that pitch is just up high. Count is now 2-1 on Debo. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced past McMahon. Well, McMahon gets it, but is not able to get a throw off. So that is going to be an infield base hit for Brandon Nimmo. Coming up to bat is Josh Young. And Fried sets. The curveball is up high. Count is 1-0. Young is hitting .308 on the season, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, and a .920 OPS. And Fried sets. Checks on the runner at first. And pitches on the way, and that is going to be fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is up high. Max seems to be a little bit high with all of his pitches tonight. Count is 2-2. Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is tap foul down the third base line. Count is going to remain 2-2. Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off again. So we are heading to the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fried sets. Once again, checks on the runner at first. And there's a pickoff attempt. Runner is back, safely standing up. Fried sets and fires, and that pitch is Drilled down the left field line, but it is foul. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the ninth pitch of the at-bat. Come on, Max, you got to get the ball down. Everything is up. Nimmo takes his lead. Pitch is on the way, and this is bounced to Caballero. Caballero flips to Chisholm. Chisholm flips it to Rice, so that is going to be a 6-4-3 double play, twin killing. Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. Seager's hitting .220 on the season, 6 home runs, 17 RBIs. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is now 0-2 on Seager. Well, Kaz, that's okay. This morning I couldn't speak. Hopefully that doesn't flare up while I'm doing the play-by-play. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is just off the plate. Count is 1-2. Fried sets, fires, and the four-seamer is up out of the strike zone. Count is even at deuces. Hey, Chef Nick, what are you up to, brother? That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Fried sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So welcome, Nick. Appreciate you being here. Jason, appreciate you hopping in. So that was a pretty uneventful first half of the first inning. Coming up for the Yankees in the top of the second is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Austin Wells. So we will see how Dominguez does on his return back to the Yankees. Keys to success is we've got to work the count on Leiter. We got to get his pitch count up. And let's see our active scoreboard. The Rays are leading the Guardians 3-2 in the bottom of the 8th. Pirates are up on the Cardinals 2-0 in the top of the 7th. Red Sox are leading the Blue Jays 3-0 in the top of the 5th. The White Sox and Angels are in a delay. In the top of the 3rd, the Twins lead the Mariners 1-0. And as you know here, going into the top of the 2nd, Yankees and the Rangers are locked up at zeros. It's a light schedule on the day. Padres and the Diamondbacks are off. They're coming back from the Mexico series. At 9:40, actually, the Diamondbacks are off. At 9:40, the Padres and the Cubs will be matching up. And 10:10, the Marlins and the Dodgers will be hitting it. And the first pitch to Jazz is inside. Count is 1-0. Slider sets, fires, and this pitch is grounded down the first base line. Berger's going to field it and step on the bag for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, the Martian. And the pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the first base line. Count is 0-1 on Dominguez. And Leiter sets, fires, and the pitch paints the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-2 on Dominguez. Leiter sets, fires, and Dominguez swings and misses for strike three. So that's going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night for Dominguez. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, hitting 188, 2 home runs on the season, 4 RBIs, and a 684 OPS. And Leiter sets and fires, and this pitch is hammered down the first base line. Count is 0-1. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-1. Leiter sets, fires, and that pitch is line to left field. Haggerty is on the run and is going to make the play for the third out, and that's going to retire Wells. So the Yankees go down in order again. Leiter only has a pitch count of 17 at this point. Coming up to bat for the Rangers is Jake Berger, Andrew McCutchen, and Kyle Higashioka, 2 former Yankees. Actually, I think Berger might have been a Yankee too. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to one and the same. QR codes in the upper left and right hand corner are there to help you out. Left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. And if you haven't, we have an active poll this evening. How many innings is Leiter going to, or is Fried going to pitch tonight? Take a moment to drop your vote in the poll and have your voice heard. I want to thank everybody for showing up in tonight's game. On your busy Monday. No problem, Saw. And Fried is back on the mound. Berger's hitting 225 on the season, 5 home runs, 19 RBIs, and a 653 OPS. And the pitch is on the way. The curveball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is 2-0. Freed sets and fires, and this is a check swing. Going back and leaping is Rice, and he's going to make the play over his shoulder to retire Berger. Coming up to bat is long-term Pirate and former Yankee Andrew McCutchen. Hitting .216, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Freed sets and fires, and the curveball is up high. Count is 1-0. Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Freed sets and fires, and this ball is foul straight back. Count is 1-2. Freed sets and fires, and the changeup is up high. Count is evened at deuces. Every pitch Max is throwing is up high. He does not have a feel for it tonight. Freed sets, fires, and the sweeper is up high. Count is now full, 3-2 on McCutchen. Freed sets and fires, and this ball is popped up. Bryce is in foul territory. He's near the stands, and he is going to make the play in front of the dugout for the second out. Coming up to bat is former Yankee catcher Kyle Higashioka. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Higashioka is hitting .216, 1 homer, 3 RBIs, and a .634 OPS. Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there. Actually, it's called ball. It's called ball one, but the pitch is being challenged. That definitely looked like it was a strike. Freed is calling for the challenge on this one. And the pitch is confirmed or overturned. It was a strike. The New York retains both challenges, and the count is 0-2 on Higashioka. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field. Judge is going to field it on a hop and get it in there, so that is a single for Higashioka. Sam Haggerty coming up to bat, hitting 143 on the season, no homers, no RBIs, and a 325 OPS. Freed sets, fires, and the pitch is in there for call, strike one. And Freed sets, pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul to the first base side. Count is 0-2 on Haggerty. Pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-2. Count remains 0-2 on Haggerty. Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is just low. That's the first curveball I've seen Freed throw that's actually down and not up. Count is 1-2 on Haggerty. Pitch is on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run to Rice. He makes the play on the infield grass, so Rice is going to make all three putouts this inning. One hit, one runner left. And as we head to the top of the third, coming up to bat is going to be Ryan McMahon, Jose Caballero, and Trent Grisham. So it's going to be 8, 9, and 1. And in our active scoreboard for today, the Rays are leading the Guardians 3-2 in the bottom of the ninth. In the top of the eighth, the Pirates have a 2-0 lead on the Cardinals. In the top of the sixth, the Red Sox lead the Blue Jays 3-0. White Sox and Angels remain in a delay. In the bottom of the third, the Twins are leading the Mariners 5-0. Top of the third, there is no score. And that is our active scoreboard for today. So it's pretty quick. For those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We are at 678 subscribers on Yankees The Ugly Truth. Looking at our milestone of 680, anything that you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. Hey, Landon, welcome. And Leiter is back on the bump. McMahon's in the box. Pitch is on the way, and it is going to catch the strike zone outside corner. McMahon is hitting 177, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs, and a 566 OPS. And the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Slider sets. fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2 on McMahon. This fourth pitch is going to be the most pitches that any Yankee hitter has seen tonight. Slider sets, fires, and the pitch is called strike 3. I don't think so. But McMahon is not going to challenge this one. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. First pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 1-0. Caballero's hitting .271 on the season, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs, and a .730 OPS. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby fouls this one straight back. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero hammers this one foul down the third base line. Hey, Dove, welcome to the stream. Slider sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in the dirt, non-competitive pitch. Count evens up at 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off by Caballero. And lighter sets. Next pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count remains even at 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. And lighter sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. So that is a 1-out single and the first hit against Leiter. Coming up to bat is Trent Grishbaum. So we're going to see Caballero take off for his, I believe, 12th stolen base of the season. Grisham is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his first plate appearance. And they have Caballero picked off. 136 caught stealing. So much for a base hit. Well, shit. And hey, Thomas, welcome to the stream. First pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Yeah, you can time me out. And the next pitch is on the way. It is right down the heart of Broadway for call strike 1. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the glove of Leiter. It slows and they're not going to make the play. It trickles into center field, and Grisham is going to reach first base. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. First pitch is on the way, and this is driven into left center field, and that ball is gone. It is a 2-run homer by Big Ben Rice, his 10th home run of the year. That one went 404 feet, went at 106.9 miles an hour. That was a line drive home run. That thing didn't have any altitude whatsoever. Hey, Cameron, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you hopping in. All rise. The judges in the chambers. First pitch is on the way, and Judge swings and misses. 97-mile-an-hour fastball. Next pitch is on the way, and Judge swings at a curveball in the dirt. Count is 0-2 on the captain. There are no runners on with 2 outs. Yankees have a 2-0 lead in the top of the third. Judge calls timeout. And classic Judge form, he picks up a rock, throws it out of the way. And lighter sets, pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Ben Rice hit a 2-run homer out of center field, a line drive shot. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up out of the strike zone. Count is evened at deuces. Next pitch is up, and the count is now 3-2. Yeah. And lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is drilled to left field. This one is going, and gone. So the Yankees go back to back and have a 3-0 lead. That was another laser shot. Went 414 feet at 113 miles an hour. Simple English, he knocked the hell out of that ball. And of course, Ahmed Rosario is the first one out on the field. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch is on the way. Curveball catches the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses, so he's going to go good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That's going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they score 3 runs on back-to-back jacks by Ben Rice and Aaron Judge. So the Yankees have a 3-0 lead heading into the bottom of the third. Coming up to bat is Carter, Duran, and Nimmo, 8, 9, and 1. So the real deal is back. As hard as it seems to believe, that was the first back-to-back jack of the season for the Yankees. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. There are currently 21 votes. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And if you haven't, please hit the like button. Am I sure about what, Kaz? Yeah, I'm sure that was the first back-to-back jack this season for the Yankees. Matter of fact, they announced that in the game. They did 3 straight last year against the Brewers. Actually, they did it 3 times last year. Against the Brewers once. And the first pitch is on the way, and Fried gets the sinker for call. Strike one, painted the outside corner. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the inside of the strike zone. Call strike two. Count is 0-2 on Carter. He is hitting .207 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a .699 OPS. And Fried sets. Pitch is fouled straight back. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Next pitch is on the way, and it is off the plates. Count is even at 2-2. Man, when Fried is missing, he's missing bad. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Fried sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That was a beautiful cutter down low. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran, former Yankee farmhand, who tends to ding us up every time we play. And Fried sets. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Fried sets and fires, and the pitch is just up high and off the corner. Count is 1-1. Freed sets, fires, and the changeup is fouled off. Count is 1-2. Grant took a bad cut that one because that was never in the strike zone. It was low. And Duran steps out of the box for timeout. And Freed sets. Pitch is a curveball off the plate. Count is evened at deuces. Freed sets and fires, and this pitch is a tower rig pop up. And Wells is going to make the play in the grass. Foul. And Duran is retired. So that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Brandon Nimmo. 1-for-1 on the day. Tomorrow's interesting matchup is going to be Cam Schlittler versus Jacob deGrom. Don't miss the action. I'll be broadcasting live from Philadelphia tomorrow. Pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Freed sets and fires, and that pitch catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is going to go 1-2 on Nimmo. Am I going to the game tomorrow? Is that what you're asking, Kaz? Pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Chisholm. Chisholm flips it to Rice. And that is a 1-2-3 inning for Max Fried. Rangers go down in order. Heading to the top of the fourth. Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Ryan McMahon will. No, I am getting on an airplane and I'm flying to Philadelphia tomorrow to take care of my mother. I take my rig with me, and I will be calling the game from Philly tomorrow. I will be in Philly in July to watch the Yankees and the Phillies play. I make several trips throughout the year to catch live Yankee games, and those, of course, are ones that I'm not broadcasting. I'm going to try something different this year. I'm going to try to do a couple live feeds while I'm actually at the ballpark. So we've got tickets bought for the Yankees playing the Nationals in Washington, the Yankees facing off against the Orioles in Baltimore, and then, of course, the Phillies game. Not sure that I'm going to be able to get up to New York this year to catch a game, but I'd love to try. And generally when I go to New York, I catch the Yankees and the Red Sox because I dislike them so. For those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not, please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth and the Hardcore Sports Network. QR code for the Hardcore Sports is on your left. For Yankees The Ugly Truth is on your right. And if you have not, please drop your vote in our active poll this evening. And Jazz is starting up. He is 0 for 1 on the day. He grounded out in his first plate appearance. And the pitch is on the way. And this is a towering fly ball to right field. This one is going, and gone. That is another home run for the Yankees tonight. And the Yankees are now up 4-0. That is Jazz's third home run of the season. It went 406 feet, traveled at 106.7 miles an hour, and they are tattooing lighter tonight. And for the Rangers, I'll just ask this question. It's like a nightmare. Is it getting worse? And the first pitch to Dominguez is swung on and missed. And Leiter sets, fires, and the cutter is up high. Count is evened at 1-1. And Leiter sets, fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on Dominguez. Dominguez is 0 for 1 on the night, struck out in his first plate appearance. Leiter sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. And they are going to challenge this one. And it is confirmed that it is a ball. That missed by less than 1/10 of an inch. So the Rangers lose their first challenge of the night. Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is an elevator shaft home run. Young is tracking it and is going to make the play on the infield dirt. So that's going to be the first out of the night, or first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. I only have this channel, Kaz. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Beautiful curveball by Leiter. Wells is 0 for 1 on the night. He lined out in his first plate appearance. Next pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-1. And Leiter sets and fires, and this pitch is going to be in there for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on Wells. And Leiter sets, pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered down the right field line, and that is going to be just foul. Count remains 1-2. For those of you just hopping into the stream, the Yankees have a 4-0 lead in the top of the fourth. Count is 1-2 on Austin Wells. There are no runs. And the pitch is on the way. And this is a dribbler to the second baseman. Durant flips it to Berger, and that's going to record the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. He struck out looking the first time, but the ball was definitely not a strike. He should have challenged it. And the first pitch is on the way, and that is way up high. Count is 1-0 on McMahon. Slider sets and fires, and that pitch is down low. Count is 2-0. And lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is a line drive into center field, and that is going to be a hit for McMahon. So that is McMahon's 4-game hitting streak. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero, 1-for-1 on the night, and then he was picked off. First pitch is on the way, and it is called strike one, and Caballero is challenging that one, and I think he's going to win it. And it's going to be overturned. That is ball one. New York still has 2 challenges remaining. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. Hoot, hoot. And the pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Berger. Berger's going to take it himself and step on the bag for the third out. But it is not going to be before the Yankees pick up their third home run of the game. And the Yankees lead 4-0. Coming up in the bottom of the fourth is Josh Young, Corey Seager, and Jake Berger. And in our active scoreboard tonight, the Rays beat the Guardians 3-2. In the top of the ninth, the Cardinals lead the Pirates 4-2. In the bottom of the seventh, the Red Sox lead the Jays 4-0. Angels and White Sox remain in a weather delay. In the bottom of the fifth, the Twins lead the Mariners 7-2. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, the Yankees lead the Rangers 4-0. At 9:40, just a few minutes away, Padres and the Cubs are going to get underway, and then at 10:10, the Marlins and the Dodgers will get underway. That is our active scoreboard for today. Very limited games. Usually Mondays are very busy, but apparently not this Monday. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to one and the same. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 678 subscribers. Our milestone is 680. Anything you can do to help us attain our goal would be most appreciated. And Freed sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. Young is 0-for-1 on the night, grounded into his double play in his first plate appearance. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded through the infield. So that's going to be a leadoff single for Young. Coming up to bat is Corey Seager. And the pitch is on the way, and that bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-0.
I don't know if you need our luck, but
We always use some luck. All right, little man. All right, what do we got to say, baby?
Let's go Yankees.
Let's go Yankees. How about one more?
Let's go Yankees.
All righty.
all right.
All right.
Is this garbage?
No.
This garbage.
The top one is, yeah.
him
And
down.
the pitch is down low. Count is 2-0 on Seager.
We're gonna take it in yourself. I can't. Let's go Yankees.
And Fried sets. Pitch is pickoff attempt, and they have Young off. And Young is hung out to dry, and they are going to tag him out. So that is a 1-3-6 put out. And that was Fried's 38th pickoff of his career. Pitch is on the way, and it is inside. Count is now 3-0 on Seager. Fried sets and fires and paints the top of the strike zone with a fastball. Count is 2-1. And Fried sets, pitch is on the way, and that paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is now full 3-2 on Seager. Fried sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be Fried's third strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Jake Berger. And to quote my young grandson there, let's go Yankees. Thanks, Kaz. Most appreciated. And the pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up. The little guy had his first official T-ball game this past Saturday. And the pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0. In his third at-bat of the day, he had his first career home run. We caught it on video, and the little guy almost outran the players at first and second that were coming off. And Fried sets, pitch is on the way, and the sinker is down low. Count is 3-0 on Berger. And the pitch is on the way. It is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 3-1. And Max sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up high for ball 4. So that is his first walk of the night. So the Rangers are going to have a runner at first with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 on the day. And Fried sets. The first pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And there's a meeting on the mound. And the meeting has broken up. McCutchen is back in the box. Fried sets. He is eyeballing Berger at first. And this pitch is a massive elevator shaft home run in the infield. And Caballero is going to call Fried off. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the top or the bottom of the 4th. Heading up in the top of the 5th is going to be Trent Grisham, Ben Rice, and Aaron Judge. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we see. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please take a second to drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 23 votes. And Kaz, unfortunately, it is not the T-ball Yankees for my grandson. It is the Pirates. Unfortunately, I'm a coach on sort of unfortunately, I'm a coach on that team. And this weekend I had to don a Pirates hat. And my wife just shook her head and said, there is something not right about that picture. You got to do what you got to do for your little ones. I coached little league through high school ball, and every little league team that I coached was the Yankees. And the first pitch to Grisham is in there for call, strike 1. Excuse me, ball 1. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way. And this one is foul, straight back. Count is 1-1 on Grisham. Leiter sets. Pitch is all the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-1 on Grishbob. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that paints the inside corner for call, strike 2. Count is evened at deuces. And lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is going to go full, 3-2. Lighter is at 62 pitches on the night. And lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is way inside. And that is going to do it. That is ball 4. Grisham is stripping his gear off, and he heads to first base. Coming up to bat is Big Ben Rice. And lighter sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Berger. He sets, fires to first, and it is relayed back to Leiter. That is a double play off the bat of Rice. So it's going to be a 3-6-1 double play. All rise. The judges in the chamber. 1 for 1 on the day, was hit by a pitch and hit a laser shot home run. And Leiter sets, fires, and that pitch paints the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is a slider in the dirt. Count is 1-1. And Leiter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is now 2-1 on the captain. Leiter sets, fires, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-1. Looks like he's pitching Judge very cautiously after that bomb was hit. Pitch is on the way, and Judge hammers this one foul straight back. Count is now full, 3-2 on the captain. Leiter sets, fires, and this ball is driven into left center field. And Judge is rounding first, heading for second. And Judge is going to be in there with a stand-up double. The Judge has a home run, a double, and a hit by pitch. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. A little bit of bingo, Cody. A little bit of bingo. And Leiter sets and fires, and that first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Leiter sets and fires, and this ball is grounded to Berger. He is going to flip to Leiter, and that is going to do it for the Yankees. So after 4.5, the Yankees lead the Rangers 4-0. Coming up to bat is going to be Higashioka, Haggerty, and Carter. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. And if you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And in our active scoreboard this evening, the Rays defeated the Guardians 3-2. Cardinals beat the Pirates 4-2. In the top of the ninth, the Red Sox are leading the Blue Jays 5-0. Angels and White Sox remain in a rain delay. In the bottom of the sixth, the Twins lead the Mariners 7-2. As we head to the bottom of the fifth, the Yankees lead the Rangers 4-0. And in just about 20 minutes, the Cubs and Pirates will get underway. And then at 10:10, the Marlins and the Dodgers will do so too. And that is our complete active scoreboard for tonight. And we have another subscriber to the Yankees The Ugly Truth family. So thank you for trusting us to bring our play-by-play and shorts to you. Speaking of shorts, if you didn't catch one, I dropped one earlier today with Judge's home run on his birthday. Check it out and let me know what you think. And Freed sets. First pitch to Higashioka is a towering fly ball. Judge is closing in, and he is going to make it in shallow right center for the first out. One pitch, one out. Gotta love it. Right now, Max's pitch count is at 67, so it is looking in good shape. Coming up to bat is Sam Haggerty, 0 for 1 for the night. Had a pop out in his first at bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. He shows bunting. It is bunt right back to Freed. He spins and fires to Rice, and that is going to be the second out. Coming up to bat is Carter, 0 for 1. Hey, John the Beagle Dad. Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you being here. And Freed sets, and the first pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And Freed sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And Freed wants a new ball, so he's digging out the rubber. Freed sets and fires, and that pitch is foul tipped into the glove of Wells, and that is going to be strike 3. That is the 4th strikeout of the night for Maxey. So going into the top of the 6th, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Austin Wells will be coming up to bat. So how we feeling about the Yankees tonight? How's our mojo? We doing good? We feeling happy? Well. Well, Max is an excellent pitcher. He's done a great job for the Yankees. Just think, if the Yankees would have re-signed Juan Soto after the 24 season, we wouldn't have had Max Fried this year. There's been no way that the Yankees would have signed him too. Maybe things happen for a reason. And the first pitch to Jazz catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is bounced to Berger. He is going to flip to Leiter, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Quote from Trevor Story, kind of up in the air. Don't know what the true direction of the franchise is. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout and a pop out. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Leiter sets. Next pitch catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to buzz the tower with Dominguez. And the pitch is up and in. Count is now 3-1 on Jazz. Or on Dominguez. Pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now full, 3-2. Definitely swung at one that was out of the strike zone on that one. And Leiter sets and fires, and this is looped into left field. And that is Dominguez's first hit of the season. So Dominguez is a threat to steal. And the first pitch to Wells is down low. Wells is 0 for 2 on the night with a line out and a ground out. Slider sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. Slider sets and he fires, and that pitch is way inside. Count is 2-1 on Wells. And a pickoff attempt on Dominguez. He is back in head first. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses for strike 3. So Wells is down on strikes. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. 1 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. And Lighter sets. The first pitch is inside to McMahon. Count is 1-0. And Lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is skied down the left field line, and that is going to make it into the stands. Count is 1-1. And Lighter sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2 on McMahon. Next pitch is on the way, and McMahon fouls this one off. Runner was on the way. And the pitch is on the way, and that is a slider down low. Count is evened at deuces. Pitch is on the way, and it is a broken background ball to Duran. And Duran flips to Berger, and that's going to do it for the Yankees. So this game is progressing very quickly. We're at 1 hour and 40 minutes in the stream, and we're heading to the bottom of the 6th. Damn it. Bad basketball shot. That's my first miss in a week. So, how we feeling about the game? That's awfully quiet this evening. Anything you want to talk about? How do you feel about Dominguez's return back to the major leagues? I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Max Fried this evening. He's very efficient with his pitches. Started out, he was up and out of the strike zone, a lot of pitches. Ezekiel Duran coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the night. He is popped out in his first plate appearance. And the first pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. Fried is at 73 pitches. Pitch count is looking real good. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to be a slider off the plate. Count is 2-0. And it looks like Peyton Gray is warming up for Texas. And Fried sets and fires. The sinker is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 2-1. And Fried sets. Pitch is punched into right side of the infield. That's going to make it to Judge. That is going to be a leadoff hit. Something I've noticed tonight is that Max Fried is pitching from the stretch the entire time. He has not gone to the windup once. Nimmo is up to bat. He's 1 for 2. He's showing bunt. And the slider is just outside. Count is 1-0. And Fried sets. And there's a pickoff attempt. He is backhand dive head first safe. And Fried sets. Pitch is on the way, and he is going to miss down low. Count is 2-0. And Fried sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now 2-1 on Nimmo. And Fried sets and fires, and this ball is grounded to Caballero. Caballero is going to step on second, throw to first, and that is going to be a 1-3 double play. So that clears the bases. And coming up to bat is Josh Young. And Fried sets. First pitch is on the way, and that curveball is way up high and outside. Count is 1-0. Young is 1 for 2 on the night. At Fried sets, the next pitch is a changeup up high. Count is 2-0 on Young. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off. Count is 2-1. Well, Sean, that was all part of the plan. The Yankees, after the 24 World Series, have made defense a primary target for the team. And the pitch is on the way, and that is not a check swing, so it is called strike 2. Count is evened at deuces. And Fried sets. The pitch is on the way, and the slider is in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. We're in the bottom of the sixth. The score is 4-0 Yankees. There are no runners on and 2 outs. Count is full to Josh Young. Fried sets and fires, and he misses down low. That's going to be ball 4. And that is being challenged. And Wells is challenging it. And the call is going to be confirmed, ball 4. Fried missed by 1 inch and 4/10, so it was quite a bit off. So the Yankees lose their first challenge. Good night, John. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate you being here. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 1 on Seager. Seager is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. So can he get his hat trick? And Fried sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul straight back. Count is 0-2. Fried sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and Seager is down on strikes. No runs, a hit, and the Yankees lead 4-0. That was Fried's 5th strikeout of the night. For those of you that are here, we are going to end our active poll because that was the 6th inning, and with our answers. Good luck on your exam, John. And 60% of you said that Fried would go 6+ innings. 36% said 4-5, and 4% said 1-3. So congratulations for those 60% that said 6+. Well done. All right. Good to know, John. Good to know. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Monday night to stop in and listen to a little bit of baseball. Appreciate y'all always supporting the channel. I will be dropping a couple of shorts, maybe one tonight and one tomorrow. Go in and check out Yankees The Ugly Truth. For those of you that are subscribed, make sure that your notifications are hit. So every time we're live or a short gets dropped, you get informed. And Peyton Gray is coming in for the Rangers. And the first pitch to Caballero is a slider in there for call, strike one. So that is 6 shutout innings. Pitch was off the plate. And Caballero pops the pitch up. Seager is going to track it and make the play on the infield dirt. So that is the first out. Yes, there is a stat for challenges. And the first pitch to Grisham is outside. The score is 4-0 Landon. And the next pitch is on the way, and it catches the inside portion of the plate. For call, strike one. Count is 1-1. Yep, 4-0. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this one to center field. And Carter is back, and he is going to make the play on the warning track. Good play by Carter. Had to get on his horse to get there. Grisham tattooed that one, but to no avail. That is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. 1 for 3 on the day, a 2-run homer. And Gray sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball one. Count is 1-0. And time is called by Rice. Actually, it was an umpire's timeout. There's a ball loose on the field. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0 on Rice. And Gray sets and fires, and Rice swings and misses on the changeup. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is now 3-1 on Rice. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball 4. That's funny, Sean. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. 2 for 2 on the night with a double, a home run, and a hit by pitch. And Grace sets and fires, and that first pitch catches the inside portion of the plate for call, strike 1. And Grace sets, pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and he catches the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike 2. Count is 1-2 on the captain. Grace sets. And there's a pickoff attempt at first. Rice is back in head first, safe. Pitch is on the way, and Judge fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Grace sets and fires, and that pitch is a bit inside and low. Count is evened at deuces. And the pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered foul. Count is still 2-2. Grace sets and fires, and that ball is hammered down the third baseline foul. Count remains even at deuces. Yes, he does, Sean. 11 home runs for Murakami. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered into left field, and that is a bullet off the wall. And Rice is cruising to third. Judge is going to be extra base hit for Judge, and he's going to be standing at second. So the Yankees have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Cody Bellinger coming up to bat. So hopefully Cody gets into the hit parade tonight. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate to Belly. Count is 1-0. Belly has 2 groundouts and a strikeout on the night, 0 for 3. Pitch is on the way, and this one is guide to shallow right field. Duran is backing up, and he's going to make the play in the right field grass. That's going to do it for the Yankees. And let's see. And our active scoreboard today. Rays beat the Guardians 3-2. Cardinals beat the Pirates 4-2. Red Sox beat the Blue Jays 5-0. Angels and White Sox are still in a rain delay. Twins are beating the Mariners 8-4 in the top of the eighth. As you know, in the bottom of the seventh, the Yankees lead the Rangers 4-0. In the bottom of the first, the Padres lead the Cubs 1-0. That's your active scoreboard for this time. And for those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family or the Hardcore Sports Network, please consider subscribing to one and the same. Your support is always appreciated. And I have dropped another active poll question for you. Have 6 votes in there, so if you haven't, please take a moment to drop your vote and let us know how you feel and where you stand. With regard to subscriptions, the Yankees The Ugly Truth is at 679, one short of our goal for tonight of 680. Anything that you can do to help us achieve our goal would be most appreciated. And it looks like Camilo Duvall is coming into the game. And Jake Berger is coming up to bat. Berger is 0 for 1 on the night with a base on balls. And the first pitch is a slider in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Duvall sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Duvall sets and fires, and the slider is down low. Count is 1-2 on Berger. And Duvall sets and fires, and that pitch is just a bit outside. Count is evened at deuces. And Duvall sets. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3, and Berger goes down on strikes. That is Duvall's first strikeout of the night. Jock Peterson is coming in to pinch hit for Andrew McCutchen. Peterson is hitting .230 on the season, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. And Duvall sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. That was a 100-mile-an-hour cutter. Count is 0-1. And of all sets, pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. That was a 101-mile-an-hour cutter. And of all sets and fires, and this ball is died to left field, and that one is out of here. So off the bench, Jock Peterson hits a opposite field home run, went 415 feet and traveled at 108.2 miles an hour. So the Rangers close the gap to 4-1. And I guess that ends our active poll tonight for the second one. And the first pitch to Higashioka is inside. So will the Rangers score tonight? 67% said yes. 33 said no. So congratulations to the 66. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1 apiece. And of all sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-1. I dropped a short earlier this week talking about the bullpen not getting enough reps and being all over the place and giving up bombs, and here is another one. And the pitch is on the way, and that is bounce foul. Count is evened at deuces. And the pitch to Higashioka is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is the second strikeout of the inning for Doval. Josh Smith is coming in to pinch hit for Haggerty. And the first pitch is on the way, and the cutter is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Smith is hitting .208 on the night or on the season with 0 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a .550 OPS. And of all sets, pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Josh Smith is a former Yankee prospect. He was part of the Joey Gallo trade, and the pitch is a towering pop-up. McMahon is tracking it and is going to make the play on the edge of the infield dirt. And that is going to do it for the Rangers in the bottom of the 7th. Coming up in the top of the 8th is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Austin Wells. And in our active scoreboard, the Rays beat the Guardians 3-2. Cardinals beat the The Pirates 4-2. Red Sox beat the Jays 5-0. Angels and White Sox are still in a weather delay. In the bottom of the eighth, the Twins lead the Mariners 8-4. As you know, heading into the top of the eighth, the Yankees lead the Rangers 4-1. In the top of the second, the Padres have jumped out to a 3-1 lead on the Cubs. And that is our active scoreboard for tonight. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. QR code for The Ugly Truth is in the right-hand corner. We are at 679 subscribers, looking to meet our milestone of 680. Anything that you could do to help us meet that goal would be most appreciated. And I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Monday to listen to a little bit of baseball. And let's see. Peterson is going to remain in the game as the designated hitter. Josh Smith is going to take over at second base. And Ezekiel Duran is going to switch from second base to left field. Tomorrow night, I will be calling the live play-by-play at 8 o'clock. And the first pitch to Jazz is in there for call, strike one. It should be a hell of a game. Cam Schlittler on the bump for the Yankees. Jacob deGrom on the bump for the Rangers. This game is on Amazon Prime. And the next pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Jazz is 1 for 3 on the day with a solo shot home run. And the pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Gray sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. Gray sets and fires, and this one is a line drive to right field. Nemo is sitting there waiting for it, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 3 on the night with a strikeout. And the pitch is on the way, and Dominguez swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Gray sets and fires, and that pitch is driven to left field. And on the run, Duran is going to watch it go into the stands. Count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Berger. He flips it to Gray, and that's going to retire Dominguez for the second out. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells, 0 for 3 on the night with a strikeout. Strikeout, line out, and a ground out for Wells. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit high and outside. Count is 1-0 on Wells. Gray sets and fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-0 on Wells. Gray sets and fires, and that pitch is off the plate. Count is 3-0. Gray sets and fires, and the slider paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 3-1 on Wells. Gray sets and fires, and that ball is called strike 2. Count is now full. And it looks like Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. They are quiet tonight, especially compared to last night where we had all the fighting going on. And the next pitch is down low, and that is going to be ball 4 to Wells. So coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon, 1 for 3 on the night. He has a 4-game hitting streak intact. There is a mound visit going on. Well, and it looks like Collier is warming up in the bullpen for the Rangers. Well, if you watch the trends, Kaz, when the Yankees are pounding teams, Chad is very light. But when the Yankees are getting beaten or not playing well, they show up and fight the whole time. And Gray sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. One of the first comments tonight is that it was from Margaret. And she said that she wanted the Yankees to go on a 10-game winning streak and for Dominguez to do something at the plate. Well, if things hold, we will start that. Stanton's got $60 million on the table. There's no way he's retiring. And there's a pickoff attempt at first. Wells is back. Don't know why you try to pick off a catcher who's got a one-step lead, but it is what it is. Gray sets and fires, and that pitch is going to paint the outside corner for call, strike 1. Count is 2-1. And Gray sets, and that pitch is going to be called strike 2. Count is even at deuces. Pitch is on the way, and McMahon hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is going to remain even at 2-2. There are 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at first. Wells will be off. And Gray sets, fires, and the ball is tipped into the glove of the catcher. The Yankees are going to strand one, and that is going to do it for the Yankees as we head to the bottom of the eighth. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth and right-hand corner, left is Hardcore Sports, right is Yankees The Ugly Truth. We are at 679 subscribers for the Yankees The Ugly Truth, looking at our milestone of 680. Anything that you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. So how are we feeling about our Yankees tonight? You're multitasking? Are you at work? And Tim Hill will be coming into the game to replace Camilo Duvall. And it looks like Danny Jansen is coming in to replace Evan Carter. And Hill sets and fires. The first pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Hill sets and fires, and the ball is bounced to Caballero. Caballero sets, fires to Rice, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 2 on the night. And the pitch is on the way. And it is off the plate and low. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. And it is low and off the plate. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 3-0 on Duran. Well, what are you making for dinner, Sean? And the pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner. Count is now 3-1 on Duran. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low, and Duran is going to take his walk. And coming up to bat is Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3 on the night. And the first pitch is just a bit inside. Chicken Alfredo with spiral pasta. Hill sets and fires, and he catches the inside portion of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 1-1. Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is inside. Count is now 2-1. And the ball is grounded to Jazz. Jazz flips to Caballero, and the relay is not in time. So Nimmo is going to have a fielder's choice. There are going to be 2 outs with a runner at first in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees have a 4-1 lead. Well, did you eat it? And how was it? Coming up to bat is Josh Jung. 1 for 2 on the night with a walk. And the first pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Hill sets. Pitch is off the plate. Count is going to be 2-0. Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 2-1. Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is down low. Count is now 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call. Strike 2. Count is now full, 3-2. And David Bednar is warming up in the pen. Hill sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 4. So the Rangers are going to have runners at first and second with 2 out, and Corey Seager coming up. How you feeling, John? Seager is 0 for 3 on the night with a hat trick. And there's a mini meeting of the minds on the mound. Hill sets and fires, and the first pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Hill sets and fires, and Seager is down in the dirt. Count is 2-0. Hill sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is evened at deuces. At Hill sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Hill sets and fires, and this pitch is grounded to Jazz. Jazz fills it and flips it to Rice. And that is going to do it for the Rangers for the final out. So Hill gets it done. If you look at my shorts, I addressed this issue earlier this week in the do the Yankees have a pitching problem? And my emphasis was with regard to Yankee pitchers out of the bullpen not getting any work. The people who depend on sinkers like Fernando Cruz and Tim Hill have been getting hit like a freaking pinata. Coming up to bat in the top of the ninth is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and Ben Rice. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you are not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we're at 679 subscribers, looking to meet our milestone of 680 tonight. So anything that you can do to help us reach that goal would be fantastic. And I want to thank everybody for taking a little bit of time to support the channel by coming in and catching a little bit of baseball. Duvall is the same pitcher that he was in San Francisco. Same player that we got last year, and doesn't seem like a hell of a lot has changed since the offseason. And the first pitch to Caballero is up and inside. And Gavin Collier has come in to replace Peyton Gray. Got a little bit of go-go juice in that four-seamer. It was 98 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and that is just a bit high. Oh, I got a few Yankee ball caps, that's for sure. And the next pitch is on the way. The cutter is right down the heart of Broadway. Call strike one. Count is 2-1 on Cabby. Cabby is 1 for 3 on the day and was picked off. Collier sets and fires, and this one plunks Caballero. Caballero is down. So he is stripping his gear off and going to be heading to first. And there's a pickoff attempt at Caballero at first. First disengagement. He is back in head first safe. And call your sets. Fires, and the pitch is outside. Count is 1-0 on Grishbaum. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a walk. Call your sets, and fires, and that pitch is outside. Count is 2-0 on Grisham. And call your sets, and fires, and this pitch catches the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Grisham is challenging this pitch. And the pitch is upheld, so the Yankees lose their second challenge. The Yankees are out of challenges. And the pitch is on the way, and Caballero is on the way, and he is going to steal second base. Cabby is claiming that Seager is pushing him off the bag. I think that Cabby's actually right. Seager's a crafty veteran and is known for getting away with shit like that. And they're going to overturn the call and call Caballero out. Boone is running out the field to intercept Caballero because he's in there jawing at the umpire. And the count is 2-2 on Grisham. Pitch is on the way, and this is driven to left field. Duran is tracking it and is going to put it away for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. 1 for 3 on the night with a home run, 2-run home run, and a base on balls. And call your sets and fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And call your sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the next pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Call your sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike two. Count is evened at deuces. Call your sets and fires, and that cutter is off the plate. Count is now full. 3-2. Call your sets and fires, and this ball is bounced to Barger. Berger is going to take it himself, and that is going to retire the Yankees in the top of the ninth. So Bednar is coming in the game, and the Yankees are going to try to close this one out. Well. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the ninth is going to be Jake Berger, Jock Peterson, and Kyle Higashioka. Is anyone out there in internet land sweating right now? I'm okay. Oh my. Oh my. God, why are you sweating, brother? Oh, you're not sweating. All right, roger that. And David Bednar is now in the game to try to lock this one down for the Yankees in the beginning of their next winning streak. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one on Berger. Count is 0-1. Berger is 0 for 2 on the night with a walk. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is up the middle. Jazz is going to knock it down. He gets up and fires, and that is off the line. Wells is backing up. So Berger is going to reach on the infield single. Coming up to bat is Jock Peterson. He is 1 for 1 on the night with a home run in his first plate appearance. Pinch hit homer off of Doval. Bednar sets, and this one is rolled over past Rice. Chisholm is going to knock it down. He throws it to first, but it is not in time. So the Rangers are going to have runners at first and second with nobody out. Tying run is coming to the plate. And New York is challenging the safe call at first base. It's close play. I think he's out. And we are in a long delay. Boone is asking what the hell is going on. It's supposed to be under 2 minutes to challenge. Well, maybe we should make you the replay official, Kaz. Definitely taking a long time, much longer than they're supposed to. And the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. So the Astros are going to, or the Rangers are going to have a runner at second with one out. Coming up to bat is Kyle Higashioka. And Bednar sets and fires, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Bednar sets and fires, and that pitch is check swing successfully. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2 on Higgy. Bednar sets and fires, and that curveball is just a bit low. Count is even at deuces. Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is down low. Count is now full. All right, David, it's time to get nasty, brother. Bednar sets and fires, and this pitch is fouled off. Count's going to remain 3-2. That one was a little bit of a weird play. It hit the girders in the retractable roof. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike three. So the Rangers are down to their final out. Josh Smith is coming up to bat. 0 for 1 on the night. Came in as a pinch hitter in the 7th and popped out. Bednar sets. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. And Bednar sets. Pitch is on the way, and the splitter is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. So the Rangers are down to their final strike, their final out. Runner at second. Yankees have a 4-1 lead. Bednar sets and fires, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets and fires, and this ball is grounded to Jazz. He misplays it. So the runner is going to move to third. Smith is going to reach at first. And that should be an error. That one came off of Jazz's glove and hit him in the face. And Alejandro Osuna is coming up to bat. So the Rangers have runners at first and third with 2 outs. Tying run is coming up to bat. This is the last bench player. Bednar sets and he fires, and the first pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Bednar sets and fires, and that ball is floated into center field, and that is a base hit. Berger is going to score. The score is now 4-2. Osuna picks up a RBI single, and the tying run is now at first base. Rangers have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. And Blake is coming out to settle Bednar down. And for those of you that have hopped into our stream, we're in the bottom of the ninth. There are 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Coming up to bat is Ezekiel Duran. David Bednar is on the mound. Duran is 1 for 2 on the night with a single and a walk. Duran is an ex-Yankee farmhand and has tended to hurt us every time he comes up to bat. Pitch is on the way, and Duran swings and misses at a ball that is in the dirt. Count is 1-0 or 0-1. And Bednar sets, fires, and this pitch is bounced to Caballero. Caballero flips to Jazz, and that is going to do it for the Rangers. Yankees are going to hold on and win the first game of the series 4-2. Wow. So I want to thank y'all for taking a little bit of time out of your busy Monday night to listen to a little bit of baseball. Appreciate y'all supporting the stream. For those of you that haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Hardcore Sports Network or the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to one and the same. We are at 679 subscribers, looking for our milestone of 680. Anything that you can do to help us out would be most appreciated. The final numbers for tonight's game are Yankees had 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. Rangers had 2 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Max Fried is going to pick up his 4th win of the season. Jack Leiter is going to take the loss. David Bednar is going to come in and get the save, no matter how cardiac it was. Programming notes. I will be calling tomorrow night's game 2 of the Yankees versus the Rangers, except I'll be in Philadelphia taking care of my mother. So keep an eye out for shorts that I'll be dropping, and I'm going to end in my traditional fashion with Let's Go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great night.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.